Wicked is about to go live online. Catch Wild and Wicked monster hits, movie, music, info, and spicy bits exclusively on the Monster. Streaming video on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Hey, hey, monsters. Summer's hottest monster, RX93.1. Welcome to the show. This is Wild and Wicked, and my name is Gayle. And to all the people who are tuned in on the radio, monsters, we are also live on Facebook, Twitch TV, and of course, YouTube. Why? Because we have a very special announcement. Of course, a very special interview. Now, Monday, May 9, just a few days from now, is Election Day, and we are all super excited about this. All of us are voters, or all of us voters are about to make Philippine history, and we are choosing a new set of leaders. But we want to make sure that the process is honest and transparent. And one way to get involved is to download the Hope app. Yeah, there's an app available for free on both Apple and Android devices, iOS, Android. Just search Hope Watch 2022. And here to tell us more about the Hope app, we have the developer, attorney Ria Villanueva-Dam. Monsters, let's, give her a virtual round of applause. Hey.
Hello, Gail. Hello, everybody. Hello, monsters. Good afternoon to everyone.
Yeah, so monsters, if you guys can observe, there's like a 2-second delay because it's the internet. Okay, it's the internet. So everybody, let's have patience and everything. But we're gonna talk about a really important thing. So Ria, or Attorney Ria, is what we're gonna call her. Are you full of hope about the upcoming elections?
Okay, Gail, given everything that is happening right now, which I'm sure everyone is aware of, one thing that we cannot lose sight of is hope. Hope meaning we must hold on to whatever silver lining we see in the cloud and believe that, despite everything, the truth will come out.
Mm-hmm. And since you already mentioned Hope, or the Hope app, can you tell us more about it? Like, what exactly does it do? Like, what are its functions, especially for people who, like me, or like a lot of our listeners, the monsters, have first heard of it here on air on the radio. So what exactly is the Hope app?
The Hope app. So the Hope app is a secure platform for communications that each and every Filipino voter can use. So what we did was we placed here a chat and a call function so that while you are there at the polls and you see something unusual, you have a place, you have a platform where you can report all these election irregularities. Okay. So you have to imagine, for the first time voters or regular voters in general, once you go there, you see example instances of vote buying, election violence, or any election violation. As a person, you're not a watcher, you're not a registered watcher, you're not with PPCRV, you're not with NAMPREL, you're not with any political party. But as a citizen, you know that something is wrong somewhere. You want to report if you feel it's your civic duty to report, but you don't know where. You don't know whom to report these incidents to. So what we did was we created this app to allow each and every voter to report there whatever they find. And behind the app, we actually have a 1,000 seat call center to address all your concerns. So we have lawyers, we have peace and order officers from the military and the police. We have contacts, and we even have doctors in case of a medical emergency. So again, this is just a platform that you could use as a help desk in case you need any assistance during election. I understand this, several groups also have this. So this is just one more group that is there in the service of the Filipino. And aside from that, we're even going to into a parallel quick count. No? So at the end of the day, after the polls have closed, the vote counting machine will generate the election return. Election return gives you who won, or no, not really who won, how many votes each candidate got from each precinct. That return will be posted
Mhm.
outside the precinct. So we encourage all our users, everyone who downloaded the app, to take a photo of that election return. We will tabulate it in our central command headquarters here in Makati, and then we will publish the results of our count. So in your app itself, you will get the results of your barangay and your city within maybe 4 or 5 hours, maximum within by the next day. By May 10th, you will get the results of your city. And as we tabulate, we will even be showing results per region and eventually the national results. So with the Hope app, what
Mhm.
happens? You will be able to know the results in your own vicinity. That has never been made available. Usually,
Mhm.
when they publish the results, the quick count, it's at the national level. For the first time, you will know the results of the vote in your own barangay.
Oh, okay. But since you already mentioned that it will sort of like, not really sort of, but it will guard your votes and your, how do I call this? Your right as a citizen. How does the app work though? Like, how will it guard our votes?
It's like this example, you voted for a particular candidate, right? And you know from your barangay that
Mhm.
there's at least, let's say, 100 supporters for that candidate. When the results come out, and the number of votes for that candidate is less than what you have expected, then you would know that something is wrong somewhere. So using the app, please report to us that I'm from this barangay. We know that we are, let's say, a
Mhm.
thousand strong supporters of this particular candidate, but when the precinct results come out, there's only 100 votes there, and there's something wrong somewhere. So
Mhm.
you just give us a call or a chat, or an email, and then we will look into the matter. So this is more of a quick response to any election related concerns.
Mhm.
Again, this has never been done. This is the first time anyone has ever attempted to do something like this. And why do we say attempt? Because we will put it into use next Monday. So, but to make this work, we want everyone to download, because why? Part of our goal is civic awareness. See, the app is just a tool to
Mhm.
make the citizens aware that they are now empowered to protect their own vote. In the past, you go, you vote, and you let the watchers watch over your vote, right? For the first time, you can guard your own vote, because we will tell you the results of the election in your barangay. That in itself gives you the power to determine, was my vote counted? In the event that you feel your vote was
Mhm.
not counted, you even have a facility to call and report. Something's wrong somewhere. Could you please take a look at this?
Yeah, it is the first time that I heard something like this, especially since it's the election season here in the Philippines. Where, oh, okay, there is an app that guard my vote and actually like determine or predetermine how the results are gonna go. That's really interesting. But what happens after like I call in for a report or like a complaint that something really shady is happening?
I'll make it a little boring and technical, just so that you would know what is happening on the back end. Okay. For each call that happens, we create a trouble ticket. That trouble ticket will actually write down
Mm-hmm.
what is the concern of the caller. And then we have a group of lawyers, actually over 100 lawyers, hundreds of lawyers, who are there ready to look into the legal aspect of your complaint or your concern. Once we see that, okay, this is an actionable legal issue, we will prepare the complaint for you, and we will send you a PDF copy of the complaint to print out, sign, and submit at your local COMELEC office. right? So in the past, that has never been done. You have a complaint, you have to look for a lawyer. I mean, to go through the hassle of that
Yeah.
will discourage any voter
Just gonna
from
sit
raising
there for a
a
long time. Mhm.
Yes, we will send it through the app. With the PDF file, we will
Mhm.
send it through the app. All you have to do is, download it, print it out. And if you say that you need a lawyer to assist you, we will go back to our database of volunteer lawyers. We will find the lawyer closest to your barangay
Mhm.
and ask that lawyer volunteer, can you accompany so and so to ensure that she's able to file her uh, complaint or petition at the COMELEC. Again, Gail, this has never been done.
Again to the
And
monster.
the reason why
Yeah.
we did this is because we want to show to the people that, we are here for any concern that you might have. And
Mhm.
what we did was we even approached the telcos and they gave us toll-free lines. Meaning, when you call us, your load will not be deducted. It's toll-free.
Mhm.
So that
That's
will
cool. It's really for
hopefully
the people. Like
people.
Mhm. Again, all the monsters who like just tuned in, especially if you're tuned in radio. We are live on Facebook right now as well as on Twitch TV and YouTube because we have attorney Ria Villanueva-Dam, the developer of Hope app. Now this is an app that's really new, and I feel like this has made Philippine history as well because it guards your vote, especially during the election season or the election period on May 9th. So if you're interested, if you want to, no, not really an option. You have to, okay? You have to download this app to guard your vote. And if ever you're hearing some sort of delay, it's the internet, okay? This isn't the internet or like a stream type of thing, an interview, and we're trying to make things work. So bear with us. But more of our questions. You also mentioned that there's going to be a toll free line and there are lawyer volunteers. But how about the like call center agents that you mentioned earlier? Are they also volunteers for app as well?
You know what, Gail? One phenomenon that happened in our country, which never happened in entire Philippine history, is
Mm.
the spirit of volunteerism. We were able
Ah,
to put
that's
all
true.
these together through volunteers. Even our desktops, the computers that we have that we will be using, these are all donor computers donated by people who feel that, we really need to guard our vote this coming elections. Those who will man the call centers are all volunteers. Those who set up our call center on the tech side, on the IT side, they are all pure volunteers. The app, we're even volunteering it for free in the service of the Filipino
Mhm.
people. It's not easy, nor is it cheap to launch an app. But we did it. We shouldered the cost just to give our countrymen a chance to protect their votes. And in this day and age, it's very crucial to be aware of what is happening around you. And one thing is awareness. Another thing is where to report. You
Mhm.
might be super aware, but if you don't have a channel or a venue to raise your concerns, nothing will happen with the awareness. You can post it on Facebook, you can put it on YouTube, but no one's going to actually pick it up and help you address those concerns. If you send it to us, we will be able to assist. Again, the lawyers, they are all volunteers. No one is getting paid here a salary.
Mhm.
And again, why?
Yes, and it is true
It
what
is volunteerism.
volunteerism. Yeah. Yeah. The spirit of volunteerism that is happening like all over the country, the citizens are now becoming more aware of what is at stake. So I feel like that's why a lot of people are very and very, how do I say this, very excited to work with institutions like this one. But I have to ask, what inspired you to develop this app and to actually come up with it and to execute it, especially, I mean, yeah, election period or the election season, but what else, inspired you to?
See, Gail, I'm not the type who could attend rallies and stand in the sun or go house to house.
Uh-huh.
I would collapse at the end of the day if I
Same.
do that. It's not in my physical capability. But I'm a CPA lawyer. I have my MBA. I'm working on my master's in law. I've had IT experience. I've
Wow.
managed companies left and right. We have a consulting company. So I was thinking, if I were a voter, what would I need? Right? I would need that place where I could report whatever irregularities I see. So I said, why not develop something that will enable the voter to protect his vote by giving him that venue to report any irregularity without fear of reprisal? So when we put that together, things just fell into place. And since we have the voters there on our app, we could ask them to take photos of the election return. We have a process of validating these returns, converting them into a digital format, and tabulating them. So since the capability is there, I said, why not put it all together and offer it to the general public as a free service through an app? So that's what sparked all this.
Uh-huh.
Plus the fact that there are so many rumors of potential cheating that might make the people
Yeah.
suspect the electoral process. Now, as a lawyer, you would know that once the people lose faith in the electoral process or they lose faith in the Constitution, it would result to anarchy. So we need to bring back the confidence of the people in the system. Now, to bring it back, you must have a way to address their concerns. And the way of addressing their concern
Mhm.
should be without fear of reprisal on the part of those who reported these concerns. So this is the closest thing that we could think of. And I know we are late in the game in releasing this app. But hey, we are here. It's better late
Mhm.
than not have it at all.
Yeah.
And we said that, for now, we are doing this. Whatever learnings we have from this election, we will put it in to improve the app for the next election. And we hope that, if we are able to make this work, this will be another venue for the country, for the people to use to ensure that their votes are actually counted. And you know what, Gail, one more thing, very important thing. There are rumors that there will be voters who will not even be who will be threatened or intimidated, not even leaving their place on the day of the
Uh-huh.
election. Usually this happens in the provinces where people do not have a recourse, because in the province you are controlled by the barangay captains or police and the tanots. If they're the ones preventing you from stepping out of your home to vote, what can you do, right? Now with the app,
Mhm.
you can
Yeah.
report that. And what we're going to do is by tomorrow, we will publish a list of phone numbers, toll free numbers that anyone can use to report these
Mhm.
kinds of incidents on election day.
Yes. Honestly, Attorney Rhea, I don't think you guys are too late. I feel like you guys are just on time, especially since the elections will be on Monday. And as one of our monsters commented, it's a great initiative, and we need this very, very much. So please invite our monsters to download the Hope app. Where can they find it, and what do they search for?
It's now available both on Google, on the Android and the Apple Store. Just type in Hope Watch 2022. One word, no space. Hope Watch 2022. Just download and register. Okay? Download and register. On election day, we will be activating the services. You will be able to call us, chat with us. There's even a live stream function. Okay? Why live stream? If there's something election violence, it's actually geared towards election violence. Armed men enter the precinct. You don't have time to call, you don't have time to chat. Just turn on the live stream, whatever is being shown there, will be shown in our servers here
Yeah.
in the headquarters. We will be able to determine what to do with that. So it's very crucial that the people have this as a tool to protect the vote and to ensure that their votes are counted. I cannot overemphasize this, Gail. I'm very passionate about it because this is the only time that we, the people, can have our voices heard in the choice of the next leaders who will lead our country for the next 3 to 6 years. And as everyone knows, we're at a very crucial, crucial moment in our history. This is like a rehash of 1986.
Yes. So again, we cannot emphasize it enough. Our vote or your vote counts. Every single vote matters. And with this app that attorney Ria Villanueva-Dam developed and will be how do I say this, executed on Monday, please download the app again. Hope Watch 2022, and you're still tuned in to Wild and Wicked with me, Gail. And of course, please say hello and thank you to our attorney Ria Villanueva for gracing our platform and for sharing this wonderful app. Thank you so much. And for all the people who are still tuned in, we will say goodbye on right now, but we will still be on air in just a bit. Of course, we have a lot more things to talk about, but you're tuned in to Monster RX 93.1.